Welcome to the project presentation Colorado Motor Vehicle Sales. In this project, the company of this Colorado Motor Vehicle, the annual sales and the quarter sales to know how much of sales and the profit it can bring and based on the data set, we solve this project. And then we go through the project. First, we input the libraries having the pandas and number, where the pandas manipulate the data. It can analyze the data and the NumPy. It can be numerical operations of Python. It can ma- manipulate the data of their operations. And the Matplotlib are the data visualization modules. And after we load the dataset by the PD pandas read CSV to the given CSV module. And after we check the DA data frame of shape. Here the shape can define the how many of rows and columns and d f dot head. We can give the column top five rows of a dataset and it check is there any null values in the data type and the types of columns. Here the data types are in the dataset. We just run it. Here it's executed here. Here it getting the five rows and the year and quarter, the country and sales. Here the missing value is the 0 and the data type is only the integer data type 64-bit and the data types of this. And after the next session, here to create the period column it has based on the year and the string u and data frame quarter. Here the quarter will be the one before. It means we just go through the 3 month films. Example, job, Feb, March, 1 quarter, and after April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, November, December. It can be divided into the 4 pods in an year. Each pod having the 3 months. You can check the period of the annual year and the sales millions, and you check the year and the quarter and gets the thing of how the quarter year and the annual years getting the period of sales and profits. Here the total sales is a group by function. We just use it to the period function. Here the output of this one. You can check the total vehicle sale over time in this calculator and the sales and the year quarter from uh, from the year starting to the ending. It grows well at some point of time. It will be up and the final it little bit down. And after we just figure out it, the box plot in the title sales distribution based on quarter, and it is a quarter of the 4 quarters. It has an each quarter have 3 months. It getting the sales distribution by the quarter. And here the quarter from 2008 to 2020, 2015, it getting the year of the output in year in a bar plot. It getting the output of it. Country wise sales in 2008 in the quarter form and the three starting 3 months and after quarterly sales in the year it getting some it gets the annual year here the 1/4 of into the 4 it getting 1 that means the quarter year the annual year and finally getting the almost same output but it getting something And from the model, we check flow in the cells in decomposition thing. Here the different types of cells may be in the model, like say when it is started, and it is like linear. Uh, it is not like here the references include the season decomposition of the cells in the coloroda, and after this fitting of armament to fit it in the model, to getting the forecast of this model to the x and y labels, and it gets the plotted value and the index of this one. It get the boxes of reference and standard error, and it get the forecasting sales and the actual sales in the 2008 to 2018 at the x-axis, but it getting the graph up to the sales 2015 only, so it can stop before the 2016, and it starts from the 2008. And after we train the machine learning models like train to split and random forest, mean square error. Here the mm, train to split, we take the inputted train data having the train the model in the 80% of the train the model, and the testing the data and testing the model having the 20%, and we use a random forest regression. Uh, by the use of this random forest regression, you can uh, combine the different decision trees, and it get the voting. I use the final output of VMA, good one, a measure P of one. And the scaling of matrix, it gets the mean square of the, it's also a confusing matrix also. And after the year quarterly and after mm, train the data set in it through their variables, and the random forest getting to be initialized, and it is fitting of this one. The the production is coming through the RMS value. Here the RMS value is 20.41 million. It's going to be the sales of this project, and here the project of this code. That's all of this project. So yeah, thank you for this watching project demo presented by to the